Greetings to everyone. It's me, Malume Aries, the one and only. Today I'm on the program called The Parking Lot. Today I'm in the parking at Cariglan Super Spa, the parking. I'm podcasting to you, wherever which you are, which you're watching me. Today, I'm here. This message goes to the GFA of Ghana. GFA, Ghana Football Association. Guys, you remember, it's like last year I was here and I talked about the FA, which the FA president, Mr. Kett, was saying that players with expatriate players which they were born in Europe or out of Ghana, which the FA tried to convince them to come and play for the national team, which they did it. This time, when they turn their back on them, they are going to turn their back on them because it's a World Cup year. And I came here and talked that what the FA is saying, the president is saying, is bogus, because the Blaster, the national team, belongs to every Ghanaian. Wherever you are in the world, you have the right to play. If you want to play, if your form is right, you understand me, you are on form, you have to play for the national team. When I make that program, I saw people came on my DM and other people were blasting me here and there that who should work for who to come and eat. Okay, all right, I understand. It's true. That's your mentality. Who should work for someone to come and eat? Okay, I didn't say anything, but today I come because Blaster call-up, the call-up is on. The 28-man squad have been out, and out of that 28, they will take 2 players out of there and remain 26. But guys, Baba Rahman, what is Baba Rahman doing in that call-up? That 26-man squad, 28-man squad, what is Baba Rahman doing there? The same people which you were telling me that who should work for somebody to come and eat, mean Babu they work, monkey they work, Babu they chop. So who should play the qualifiers for Baba Rahman to come and go to the World Cup? That's the same question I'm asking to you. Look, there's a saying in Akankas and say, you see, today when he went, he came back again. Malume Aries, I get you guys, you Ghanaians, some hypocrites, which you feel like maybe you are close to the FA or something like that. With the FA, you are close to the FA, which you have your friends in it, or you don't agree with me. You come on my DM, you tell me things here and there. You use filthy words. Some people were using the F word on me, but that's not. I'm not here because of that one. Look here. You remember the last time which Baba Rahman played for Ghana? The last time Baba Rahman played for Ghana is 7 September 2023. Ghana versus CAR. Baba Rahman played only 60 minutes. And even that, it was African Cup of Nations. Even that African Cup of Nations, we didn't qualify for the tournament. You understand me? So Baba was saying that they were booing him. So because of that, he's not going to, he retired. He don't want to play for the national team again. Guys, football, there is praise and boo. Do you know how many times they've been booing Jordan Ayew and Andre Ayew? Do you know the things with Jordan Ayew and Andre Ayew have gone in the hand of Ghanaian supporters? Even their father, Abidipele, himself. Let's leave that one aside. But today, other people have come and played the qualifiers. Ghana have qualified already. They have bring Baba Rahman in. This shows that something is going on at the FA. You understand me? Let's put that aside. Pentel, people are saying that Pentel, the last World Cup he's supposed to go but they didn't this time. Otuado didn't call him, and Otuado give excuse that time that he's a defensive, he's attacking, he doesn't defend it here and there. Okay, this time too, they ditch him, they didn't call him. But Pentel's own, I'm not standing for Pentel's own because Pentel, he deserves that thing. You understand me? Pentel, you know that the FA and your boss, which is Palmer, they don't agree, and you are Palmer's player. So because of that, they don't agree. Anytime they call you Pentel will be giving an excuse and saying that, oh, I'm working on my passport. Another time they call him, I'm working on my immigration issues, and I'm this, I'm that, giving excuses here and there. Now it's time for World Cup. Yeah, although he's on form, but if they don't call him, But I have nothing to say about it because he give them they give them the opportunity for them to treat him that way because the people doesn't like you already. You understand me? Yes, because of Palmer, your boss. Okay, let's leave that one aside. But one thing which I'm saying is that the same way with the foreign-based players, like players which they were born in Europe or expatriates, you understand, we are changing their nationality to come and play for Ghana. The same way which they snubbing the national team is the same way if some players too, when they change their nationality and they come and play for Ghana, Ghana ditch them. Let me give you an example. Why? Especially, why only German-based players? There's a lot of German-based players who they have changed their nationality. They have switched their nationality to play for Ghana. And Ghana have ditched them. Always it happened with what? The German-based players. Let's look about those days when Gerard Asamoah decided to play for Ghana. What happened to him? He came to Ghana, he came and sit down with Otto Addo. They didn't even let him play even a single minute. Later on, he spoke to C.K. Akuno. He went back and decided to go and play for who? That time they were playing Moses Ata Moses. So they didn't play Gerard Asamoah. He's a German player, one. German boy, one. He decided now this time he will play for the German national team. Two, Patrick Pfeiffer. I remember last season, Patrick Pfeiffer came to South Africa and they came for pre-season. And I even had a chance to talk to him. And Patrick Pfeiffer said, no, his nationality switch is on, but this time everything is right. So, yeah, he's coming to play for Ghana. Patrick Pfeiffer came and played Ghana that friendly. From there, they ditch him. Going to World Cup, they drop him. And they took Jonas Adjetey. I don't have a problem about Jonas Adjetey, but Jonas Adjetey keep on making mistakes here and there. Is Jonas Adjetey better than Patrick Pfeiffer? Let's leave that one. Two, Kinhoff. Kinhofer was what his name? Yes. Kinhoff, who played for Hamburg. Look at this boy, the form with this boy is on this season. This boy changed his nationality to play for Ghana. Look at what they have done to him. 2 World Cup. 2 World Cup. He never had a call-up. Last World Cup and this World Cup. So you want to tell me that Kamaldeen Suleiman is better than this boy? Kinhofer. My God. Another German player, which is a big dish. Ambrosini. Remember Ambrosini, who changed his nationality? The same thing will happen to him. Although now Ambrosini is not on form, but the same thing to happen to him. Why? Jeffrey Schlupp. Although Jeffrey Schlupp is a German born. He was born in Germany. You understand me? And he grew up in England. Jeffrey Schlupp, what happened to Jeffrey Schlupp? When Jeffrey Schlupp with Leicester, when they won the Premier League, well, that time, at the time which we were going to, he was on form. The time we were going to 2014 World Cup. Look, what happened to Jeffrey Schlupp? They called Jeffrey Schlupp for Jeffrey Schlupp to come and play for Ghana. Even that time, it seems like they haven't won this thing yet. But he was playing Leicester regularly. You understand me? Yeah, when he brought Leicester from the how do they call it? The champions to the Premier League. He was playing regularly. And what happened? They called Jeffrey Schlupp. Jeffrey Schlupp played 1 match, Ghana versus Netherlands, and he made 1 mistake, losing ball. From there, they didn't select him among the 2014 team. 2022, 2018, we didn't get a chance to qualify for the World Cup. 2022, when we qualified for the World Cup, Jeffrey Schlupp was on form at Crystal Palace. What happened to him? They dropped him and they took what? Baba Rahman and who? Gideon Mensah. They ditched him again. Another German player. What has German players done to you people? Then the same thing happened to this guy, Derek Cohn. He was born in Germany. He played at German youth level to this time. You understand me? And they have convinced Derek Cohn to come and play Blaster. He's playing good. We remember Ghana versus what? Germany. We remember Ghana versus Austria. Look at the game with that boy play. He was a best player. He even gave assist when Fatal scored. And what happened to Con? Last minute, they took what? They dropped Con and they called who? Baba Rahman. And that's painful one. I saw his uncle on the when that Yebua interviewed him when he was speaking bitterly. People are saying that no. Why? Is it because of one World Cup which this thing? Because of that, why will he be angry? Other sports journalists come on TV, they talking nonsense that no, who is Derek Con? Because what? His uncle is this thing. Guys, let me tell you something. The guy have switched his nationality, and he decided to play for Ghana. You understand me? If he didn't play for Ghana, don't you know that one day in future he will get a chance to play for the German national team? If today he's not playing for the German national team, he will get a chance one day because he's still young to play for the German national team. The time we gave what Semenyo a chance, Semenyo was playing in Champions. You understand me? And today, tell me, if Semenyo didn't play for Ghana, by this time, Semenyo, can you tell me that in England national team, Semenyo won't play the right wing? Can Saka set Semenyo on bench? Like by this time, Semenyo will be playing regular for England. So Derek Cohn, now life with Germany has come to an end because Ghana have already capped him. And this is very pathetic and painful. Why should it be so? The FA2 is teaching the expatriate kids. You understand me? Let's look at another German player again, John Jamira. John Jamira, we say we are looking for a right back. We don't have a good right back. We brought that Marvin Senanyo to play. Ali Diselu is injured the whole season. He was not playing. So we know that right back, so far as Tariq Lamptey is injured, he had an ACL. So we know that we are having problem over there. We even tried Kalem Murici over there, and people were complaining that Kalem Murici is not a typical right back. It's true. So sometimes he make mistakes. His rest position, let him go to his rest position. John Jamira came and play one game. We finished going to World Cup. We didn't call him. We brought Alidu Sebi in it, which I don't have problem about that. John Jamira too is a German. He's 30 years now. So are we going to wait for next 4 years before we take him to World Cup? Someone will say there will be African Cup here and there. But let me tell you, every player, every footballer wishes is that to play in a World Cup. You understand me? So how many German players, Otoado, have convinced a lot of German players? Ghanaian kids are all over the world. We have Belgium, we have America, we have England, we have Netherlands, we have everywhere. But Otoado, when he become coach, he's managed to convince all these German boys, but we ditch them all, and it's very, very painful. You understand it? It's very, very sad for certain things to happen. Now Jamira is out from the team. You see, which is very, very pathetic. All right, let's look at another player again. Although he is not coming from Germany, but Derek Lucassen, a Netherlands-born boy. Derek Lucassen was playing in Cyprus. His team was playing Champions League and he was playing regularly. You understand me? Look at the game which he put up, the show which he put up, Ghana versus Germany. Do you want to tell me that Ajete is better than him? If Jeffrey Schlupp make one mistake, and he was kicked out from the national team. So what about Jonas Ajete, who made 2 mistakes? Austria, Germany, still give him a chance again. You see, guys, yeah, you should tell me something about this if I'm wrong. Jonas Ajete make a mistake, Austria versus Ghana. He made the same mistake, Germany versus Ghana, but they still give him a chance. But Jeffrey Schlupp just fell down when he's going to clear ball, and they used it to score as Ghana against Netherlands. That was 2014. They didn't call him in the national team. They dropped him. So what are you telling me? How will you convince those Ghanaians who they are staying in Europe, who they have their kids in Europe? Today, the FA have the guts to go to England, to go and make a program and tell Ghanaian parents that their kids, Ghanaians who they are living in Europe, England, their kids, they should convince their kids to come and play for Ghana. Upon all these things which you do. Because Derek Con's uncle said, when we're trying to convince the boy even told us that there's a lot of people who come and play the national team, and last minute they ditched them. The FA beat them because of self-interest. Like, guys, I don't have problem, you guys, if someone is managing, if the FA president is the one who... Look, I told you guys that Baba Rahman will always play the blaster, whether even if you go and sleep, even if it's not on form. Ask me why. Because the FA president, the cat which is there today, is Baba Rahman who make him today to be what? The FA president. Tell me that I'm lying. I speak this on authority, and I dare anyone to challenge me for that. It's Baba Rahman. When Baba Rahman got the transfer to Chelsea, that money is what Cat used. When they were doing the primaries, he was sending people money through that MTN, that cashback money. He was sending to the voters for them to vote for him. Tell me, I will dare him and I will prove it to him. You understand me? Yes. And he was sending people money because that time he was rich. I have money more than those Palmer and those people who they were contesting with him. Who is Ket? Ket was just a local journalist. Who is Ket? He was just a local journalist, small boy in soccer. You understand me? Yes. He was following what? Alaji Mujilan, Alaji, the late Alaji, may his soul rest in peace. He was Alaji's small boy. And later when Alaji passed out on, the way the Alaji family was handling the team, you understand me? He didn't like it and they went and formed the Ahmadiyama team. You understand me? And he had that money from Baba Rahman's transfer. That money is what he used to win the seat, the FA president. Tell me that I'm lying. Anybody who knows, people who you follow football, you know this. You understand me? Look, I'm not Dan Kweku Yeboah fan. You understand? Sometimes if Dan Kweku Yeboah is criticizing him, even I stand here and I criticize Dan Kweku Yeboah, but why nowadays he's not talking? He's not criticizing Ket because it's World Cup year, so they all want accreditation. But what Dan Kweku Yeboah did, he called Con's uncle to speak to him, which some of you stomach sports journalists, which we are talking that Dan Kweku Yeboah, what they did is wrong. Guys, to hell with you people. Shame unto you guys. You think Dan Kweku Yeboah is a small boy in football? The time I was sitting, the time Dan Kweku Yeboah was doing sport, I used to listen to him on radio. That time I haven't started this sports journalist. I don't focus on sports. But that shows that time I don't like football. I love football because I was growing in a football house, in the football neighborhood. You understand me? But that time I was doing music when Dan Kweku Yeboah is doing sports. So Dan Kweku Yeboah, I respect him, I salute him. If I disagree with him, I'll tell him, hey boss, what you say over here is wrong. But this time he's right by doing that because we want the truth. Ghanaians want the truth. You understand me? Say Ketase Proyeni will say favoritism, this thing is killing our game. Today look at our Premier League. When they are playing Premier League, it's like coast. Oh my God, damn it. My God, what is this? My friends journalists in South Africa, I are based in South Africa. They used to tell me, here is your country league. Okay, Mediama have qualified for the Champions League. Can Mediama compare themselves to this thing, Sundowns? Look at the game. Look at the game with Sundown play during the final, home and away. You would think you think Sundown is a European team. Look at the emphasis. Look, Ghana, we have the talent. We have the talent, but corruption is what killing us. Although we don't have the infrastructure and the facilities, but we have the talent. South Africa don't have the talent like we have the talent. They have the infrastructure and the facilities. We have the talent. So if we do corruption out, what will happen? We will go far. Today, Accra Asofo, a team like Accra Asofo, owing his players like, if I hear it, man, My God, is this the Accra for my team I support? It's a shame and a disgrace. You understand me? Ghana Premier League. Our football is just going down, down, down. Look at the under 17. What happened? My God, how many times have we won under 17 tournament? Now we are out of it. The only thing is only there's the Blaster and the Black Queen. Our league. Ket and Co. Guys, everything has an end. I'm telling you guys. Everything has an end. Your time will come. Everything has an end. Everything which has beginning has an end. Everything which has beginning has an end. You understand me? So this administration will come to an end. Look here, guys, let me tell you. You know President Yadema, the late President Yadema of Togo. Charlie, we did Drosen Obia, we are saying, but Odai one, sorry. What time Omreso? Well, President Antechi, the Ben 1 year, when the time came, they bound him from soccer. There's a rumors, people are saying that no, Ket Metepe doesn't have time, so Ket will be the boss of what? CAF president. For where? CAF president one day. Everything has an end. The way people have destroyed Ghana soccer, everything has an end. So, Andre Ayew, what has Andre Ayew done to this thing? To the FA? If Mohamed Kudus is not there, we need a playmaker, a senior man in the team, at least somebody who can organize people. You understand me? Even Brazil, they call who? Neymar Jr. And they drop this Chelsea striker, what's his name? João Pedro. They dropped João Pedro. Look at João Pedro's numbers. But they took Neymar. It's because of what? Leadership. You understand me? Leadership. Yeah, it's because of what? Leadership. So we drop our own. And we brought what? Augustin Boachi or something like that. I don't have problem. The guy is on form. But look at Ashimiro. A playmaker like Ashimiro. How can we drop Ashimiro? Augustin Boachi, we are not saying that he's not a good player. But has he have any taste of Blaster? Has he played any Blaster game? And we have to give him a World Cup. Why do we have to drop Ashimiro? Ket and Co. What is going on? What is going on with the FA? What is going on? Guys, you guys have questions to answer. Seriously. You guys have questions to answer. One day, your time will come. But we won't leave you guys to destroy what? The FA. To destroy Ghana soccer. Because the only thing which brings us, we Ghanaians, together is football. Obama, I saw that you kept quiet these few days. Please, I want you to talk. We want to hear of you. We want to hear of you. And those fake local, those sports journalists, excuse me to say, those Siano boys, when you think that small money they are giving you, then you can come and sit there and talk and defend people. Guys, you guys should be careful, because we're coming for you guys too. We're coming for you guys too. Yeah, this Blaster is our heart. That's what we support. In West Africa, we support our national team more than our local clubs. In the Southern Africans, they support their clubs more than their national team. Even Europe, they support their clubs more than their national team. But we West Africa, our national team is what we support. So you can take corruption somewhere else in the clubs, but don't bring it to the national teams, because you are playing with some of us our heart. You are playing with some of us our heart. Honestly speaking, you are playing with some of us our heart. Yeah, I'm seriously angry about this, but I leave it like this. All right, viewers, the program is called what? The Parking Lot with me, Malume Aries. Today I'm podcasting live from Carricklands Hospital in the tiny neighborhood called Ed England. This is how I wrap it up. Like and share and leave your comment if you support what I'm saying. But this goes to the GFA, the Ghana FA of Ghana, the FA, Ghana Football Association, led by Ket Okreku, and so forth, his colleagues all with their there. Guys, we will investigate you and we'll bring you people to justice. Yes, if you think that the FA is autonomous, we'll find a ways and means. Even if FIFA bound themselves, we are okay with it. We will come back again. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening to me. This is how I wrap it up. Thank you. Po.